Today on Ask Radio, we are here to speak to a rabbi to bring us into the season of... Please say hello to Rabbi Shmuley.
Hello, everybody! How are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome!
So, tell us a little bit about the Jewish faith.
Well, basically, the history of the Jewish faith is... So, essentially, you just go... But especially when you're a young child, you have to pay attention to the parts when it goes... or else you'll miss the whole thing. Any questions about the Jewish faith?
Why do you remove the tip of your penis at birth?
For pleasure! Enjoyment! No, cut that out. Well, because there's a symbolic reason when you go to the... Well, what we basically do is we take scissors to the, whatever you call it, the Yankee. Oh yes, the foreskin. And then we cut it off forcibly, and then we send it off to the, what are they called, Have you ever eaten peach rings before? Those are essentially what we do to them. And then we sell them back to the little kids to eat and smack their lips on it.
Now, it says right here on your resume...
My resume?
Your resume?
Yes.
That you own a store.
I do own a store.
And what is it called?
It's called the Convenience Store.
And how do you spell...
K-U-C-K. Like clock, but... Very different, but very same. But yes, I own store with wife and children. They work for free.
And what do you sell at this convenience store?
Convenient stuff.
Can you be more specific?
What'd you call me? A huck?
I did not call you a...
More phlegm. But anyway, back to your question. We sell novelty items. Tampons, condoms, Mexicans, cheap sex slaves, peach rings, and pork rinds. But we're Jewish, but we don't eat them, because that's what everybody wants at a convenience store.
And what would happen if you were to eat one of these pork rinds?
The fact that you said, if I eat pork rinds, same sentence, insults me.
Well, that still doesn't answer my question, Rabbi Shmuley.
What was your question?
What would happen if you were to eat the cursed pork rind?
I'd go to hell.
And what is your idea of hell?
It's very similar to the Oprah Winfrey Network. Dry and nobody's there.
Dry?
Well, you see, Oprah doesn't get much. You see, as my wife, she sits in puddles all the time because she's wet. Henceforth the puddles. But Oprah Winfrey, that's her Jewish name, is very dry.
How do you feel about Hitler and Germany and Anne Frank and all that?
Why is it every time you have a Jew on your show, you have to go straight to Hitler? Well, anyway, he's a nice guy. I'm kidding. No, but seriously, he's a bad guy. Dirty stash and everything, wiping his nose. But Anne Frank, I don't like Anne Frank, believe it or not. As a Jew, I do not like Anne Frank.
And can you elaborate on why?
Because she hid for 4 years. As a Jew, she did not even consider making any money while in that house. And that insults the Jewish people. And let me just say, her house in heaven is very small. Because Anne Frank is a shitty Jew. And I've read her diary, and she's a shitty writer. She didn't even use any...
And what is... What is... And what is...
Just...
What is...
It's writing.
And what is your idea of good writing?
Phlegm and winky faces. Little winky faces emoticons can add just the right flair to your text messages. But don't use too much because it can overspice your text message. And the more money you steal from the hike man, the more money you get. The more gold in heaven you get. From Jesus. Yaman.